Hey folks, it's HyenaGirl64. We're a little early, but it's basically 4:20 in the PM here live in San Jose. And this is High Strategy with me, HyenaGirl64. Y'all, things have been difficult for me in the past month. That's why I do these streams. Tell me to chill out. I hope I can help you chill out too today, because I'm really needing it. I bet a lot of you are too, for very similar reasons. I'll leave the reasons to your imagination. We are going to play Stellaris. We had some trouble capturing this game the other day because of the way it does overlays. So I'm going to click into the game and then I'm going to start the capture and we're going to see if that works. Oh, and I better also go to one of my other tabs and make sure I have the CPU so we don't have problems again like we have had other times. Hello. Hello. Let me alt tab out. Nope. It's not letting me alt tab out, folks. Well, maybe now? Yeah, you figured yourself out now. Okay. Alright, good for you. Good for you, computer. We all gotta figure ourselves out sometimes. And I applaud you for your efforts. Oh my gosh. Really? What the heck? Okay, I'm just gonna need to get a new radio station, y'all. I thought we were listening to this one. Yeah, it's gone now. Alright, that'll work. That'll work. Just do this while it's loading. Might as well. Seems that you can see the loading screens this time. That's good. We click out of here. There we go. There we go. I like that. Alright. Well, folks, it's time for some Stellaris. We're going to be playing as the Antares class probes, a group of von Neumann probes. I keep forgetting how they're spelled. Set of probes. We're just trying to groove out and explore space here. Not that we won't fight, and we may have to. In fact, I know we shall have to. We shall have to because of those marauders next to us. Those marauders are could doom our entire expedition if we don't put them under control. They're violent. They're very likely to turn that violence upon us. Cool. So here we are in vapor space, trying to make some decisions. Now I kind of want the ambient sound effects. I'm sorry for this, folks. There we go. That has the right vibe to me. Y'all, we have problems. And that problem is called... What are they called? Cannon Marauders. They're pretty powerful. They have large fleets. Currently, they're kind of self-absorbed, but that may not stay that way. We got stuff we want to do. A lot of stuff we want to do, but the most important thing, unfortunately, is going to have to be the fleets. Why would we reform the government? We don't have a government. We're a single AI. What is your malfunction? What are we looking for? Fleet manager. Here we go. So we need to just keep, like, reinforcing the fleets. We will want to be fast and normal speed for this. In the meantime, though, we have stuff we can do. We're gonna do the survey of Trinius 6, the Composite 922. Detected the remains of an automated shipyard in orbit. It is at least 1,000 years old and seems to have been subjected to a heavy missile barrage. One of its manufacturing bays is still in working condition. Science officer Computer Syntractrix is confident that power can be restored to the shipyard. It would be a significant project. Interesting.
Situation log adjusted.
Alright, well, let's look at that. Let's look at our switch log then. There we go. It's in our territory. We need to put a construction ship in orbit. Well, we have one. Like, what else are we gonna do with him right now? We need to save up money to build an actual fleet. I mean, we have tons of money. The problem is we need more minerals. We require more minerals. Jeez, things are taking forever, too. The time is passing. Oh, so slowly. Our ships are so slow. Days pass by. You see, this is a full day. Yeah, this is quite an expansive section of space right now for us to control. We can survey further. And we should survey further. We also need to colonize over there. We definitely need to colonize it. So unfortunately, this is going to have to be a concession system. If we end up going to war with them, they're taking the system, and then we're going to hold them here at Instella. On this front at Wumjian, and then we'll just give up this. That way, we only need 2 star bases to control these systems. And then we can put our 3rd star base over here if we wanted, and then the rest of the systems we'd have to concede in a war. Like, they would be in front of the star base, not behind it. But our core systems then would be safe, which is important. So the best places to build here then are MGM, of course, the gateway we should concede, possibly. The gateway would be great actually to have another star base at. If we ever did anything about these folks, it might be a good idea to decommission Wumjian and then put one here and one here, basically, or here. Yeah, if we went further, we'd overextend. We can only have 2 more. Where's our other one? Where do we have a starbase? Where do we have another starbase? Alright, come on. Well, we have a starbase here, but I didn't think it counted, right? Yeah, so then we just build one at Instella and another at Wumjian, and that's where we gotta build. We'll just have to hope and hold out here against any threats from down here until we have a higher starbase capacity. We need higher starbase capacity, ultimately. And that's going to limit our system, so we definitely need to colonize there. Alright. Priorities are understood now. Are you
Technological acquisition
sitting
successful.
around? You are just sitting around. Why are you just sitting around? Go do something. Go be useful. Okay, cool. We are going to do research faster. That's good. Colony speed, good. Survey speed up would be good. Basic physics lab would also be good. Little improvements, little gains are better than waiting for big games, unless it's something as crazy as over here with machine template systems. That was worth it just so we can get robomodding. That's really going to help us optimize our economy. Now I'm remembering what we're trying to do. Okay. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to optimize our economy. I think we're going to have to build tall because we're so close to these guys. We have to protect our core systems, and that means we have to optimize the hell out of our core systems. We need to have them, and then we need to optimize the hell out of them because we're right next to them. And then hopefully we can expand out here for a while. Huh. Do we have enough to build another ship? Not yet, probably. Not yet. Not yet. Fleet management. Okay. A Cannon escape pod returned to space recently after a particularly violent clash between two warring clans of the Ikanan Marauders. Border Patrol units intercepted the pod and opened it, revealing a grateful Ikanan flag officer. The Admiral has pledged to service until death at no cost. Yeah, okay. Wow. That's the way to do it. He's very experienced, so we'll hold him in reserve in case we need an actual battle. Otherwise, we'll let this AI learn and have this one just sit in reserve.
Construction complete.
As a spare. We've recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on Skelion 6A. From what we have translated so far of their language, we have learned that these aliens call themselves the Irasian Concordant. They were an interstellar power that held sway over this region of the galaxy a little over 1 million years ago. They appear to have been six-limbed mammalians, and there are several references to some sort of plague called the Javorian Pox, which swept across their empire with devastating results, possibly leading to their extinction. Interesting.
Situation log
We open up
adjusted.
a precursors chain. So that means we've now opened up a storyline. A quest that we can follow, and if we complete, we will get a pretty big bonus to our game. It's one of the stuff that keeps the game interesting. Okay, you're repairing the automated shipyard. Oh yeah, so we just need to look for Irasian artifacts now. Okay. Any anomalies? No. Alright, so now we have our fleets. Yeah. We'll reinforce. That's a pretty snazzy way to create fleets. I like it. Very good control, very good power. So we now have an admiral of these guys. See, what I'd like to do is actually just integrate them as a vassal at some point and outgrow them in this direction. But we have to also prepare to fight them. We may need to basically fight them in order to earn their respect. Enwalded 590 has successfully restored power to the automated shipyard over Cetrinia 6. The facility immediately resumed its uninterrupted construction order, using the materials it had on hand to build 3 advanced raiders of an unknown design. Unfortunately, the ancient facility broke down completely afterwards and has been deemed beyond repair. We sent crews to the new ships and commissioned them into our fleet. Excellent! So we just got some advanced ships, y'all. For free. Let's look at the ships. What do they got? More advanced hyperdrive, ion thrusters, chromatic sensors. They're, these are probably about a few hundred years ahead of us. Possibly. Like 100 years ahead of us, basically. This is a next generation starfighter, is what I'm saying. Like, these are all next generation, and this is slightly advanced next generation tech, in fact. This is advanced next generation tech that we do not have, and we are adding it to our fleet. And that is going to reduce the amount of ships we need to build significantly. We're going to reduce by 3, huh? 1, 2, 3, like so. They're going to replace the interceptors in this fleet. This fleet's just going to... Like, these 3 ships are the equivalent, almost in power, of these 6. The only reason these are better is because there's 6 of them. I have no idea how advanced their raiders are. I imagine they're not that much more advanced than us, so we got to get more advanced as well. We are cold, clean killing machines if we need to be. Not that that's what I'm interested in.
Construction complete.
It's an absolute waste of our resources to be doing all this war. But we have to prepare for it, and once you have the stuff, like... An abandoned ship has been left adrift aimlessly above this moon. The massive sails protruding from its hull suggest they've relied on solar power to function. Research. That is a very interesting find. Cadet. So you're going to move there. Unfortunately, we're going to be focusing on ships right now. Well, no, we should probably build some kind of ore generator, preferably on our planet, actually, rather than in space. That wasn't, I think, a bad way to use our resources just to get things up quickly early on, but now we need to focus a bit more on our surface. Can we mine here or anywhere? Yes. There's still places to mine. Oh, we're waiting for... No, we're waiting for the new kind of models. We might have to, like, transfer these CPUs into, memories, like upgrade this population in order to continue. Anyway, we're gonna have to upgrade our population to newer models. Yeah, Antares class probe Mark IV doesn't exactly feel like what a machine empire would name something, but I suppose that is the name, Antares class probe Mark IV dash 2. Oh, it would be specialized type probe. It would be a new class of probe, huh? So, the Antares class probe was the basic one. We're going to have to name it something new and something from the same, like, roster of names. But we'll be more specific about what it is. It's not a probe. Antares class minor, for example. Cool. Names are important to keep track of these things. This kind of empire. This could get quite intricate. So we should also save up money to build them, but we should also build... We need to keep the income coming, right? So I'm going to put you in orbit here. And then...
Technological acquisition successful.
Unspent trait points. Ah, yes, we just got it. Never mind, my friend. Robomodding begins. I think given all our mineral problems, we have plenty of engineering tech right now. I think given all our mineral problems, let's focus on a better mining network. And in the meantime, yeah, research is still going. I know. Unspent trait points. Okay, let's upgrade. Alright. So the first thing we need is mining. Minerals plus 10. Low upkeep. Better leader experience no. Energy credits no. Resettlement costs would be good. Mass produce would be good. Durable would be good. We have a decent amount of money. Oh, it should be as cost efficient as possible. What could we resettlement costs up? Well, we're not really going to have to resettle them. We're going to build them in place, aren't we? Alright, high maintenance, no. Repurpose hardware. Oh, I don't care about leadership game for these guys, yeah. So, They don't need to be leaders. Alright. And we want everything else to be about upkeep. No. They're durable. They are efficient. Is there a way I could make them even worse? Luxurious? Oh yeah, I could just say, okay, I'm decking you out. No. Well, these ones aren't gonna rule, are they? And I could give them, what was the one that's really nice? Not mass produced. Well, okay, we want... Yeah. Mass produced. Yeah. No more trait picks after that. We have to get rid of this and get 2 more. Yeah, so we'd have to take Luxurious then. Then you kind of put a price on quality. First rate units are costly but shiny. I feel like I want to be first rate. So yeah, these are like... These are built to the brim. They're just decked out with everything. They don't have... Well, they don't have to move. Yeah, so low maintenance. So what does Luxurious do? It takes longer to build them. Okay. That's all it means. We can't get mass produced now. But we don't care about building them quickly. We care about building them well. So do we want to then... No, we don't care about that. We care about lower upkeep. Yeah, they're durable, low upkeep, and what else? Sorry, I'm taking a little while to figure out what is actually a good idea. Yeah, mass produce we can do without then. No, but we need something against them. So the repurpose hardware, we don't care about leadership for these guys. We're gonna make them durable as well. Okay, so they're not very good leaders, but they're durable, they're efficient, and they are good at mining. And we are gonna name you, not the Antares class Probe Mark IV, but in fact, the Osiris class. The Osiris? No. We name you the Ares. No. Vulcan class probe. No. Yeah, Vulcan class miner V1. Mark 1. Plural. Class probes. And your adjective will be Vulcan class. Antares class miners. And then a Vulcan class robot. Well, no, Vulcan class miner. And then a Vulcan class miner. Alright. Alright, that's one template. Alright. We're going to create a new template. We're not going to name it yet. What is this? Well, it's good at energy output, so we're superconductive. Superconductive. It's better at conducting It's better at producing minerals. It's durable. It is repurposed hardware. Should they be mass produced or low? They should be low upkeep and a low upkeep. Okay. You have a Vulcan. This will be an Apollo class. Apollo class accountant. Apollo class accountant. Apollo class manager. Apollo class manager. Mark 1. They are Apollo managers. And this is an Apollo class manager. Okay. Alright. And then now we make a leaders group. Right. High experience gain. Emotion emulators. Do we want anything else? Each one of them is custom made. And they have efficient processors. Okay, this is a let's say shrines. Vega? No. Yeah. Polaris class master computer. Is a Polaris class master computer. No. No. ASIO Andromeda class master. Andromeda master. No. Antares class master computer. Class master computer. Antares master. Antares class master. Adjective is Antares class master. These are to be the leadership. We will create another template. This template is designed for science. It has logic engines. Is that it? Do we need anything else? No, that's all they need. They just need to think. There's gonna be a Cassiopeia class analyst. This is a Cassiopeia analyst. Cassiopeia analyst, and it's Cassiopeia. So we have the Antares class, the Apollo class, the Cassiopeia class, the Vulcan class. Could we actually modify a template here to be war robots? I don't think so right now. So it'll probably be leadership then. That'll probably be that would probably be the Antares class master computers would go there. Set rights. They are machine integration. Oh, hold on. Set rights. Citizenship is... Maybe I just need to let it go for a little bit. They are totally mechanical. Now hold on. Okay. What? But these are other kinds of robots. Can we not create other kinds of robots? Alright, something's going on here. I don't know what's gonna happen now. I'm concerned. Alright, hold on. Yeah, what would happen if I actually built one of the new probes, like the miner here? The Vulcan class miner. I could have made the analysts the same as them. I should have. Hold up. Maybe I have to actually build them for it to happen. Cassiopeia class. Modify the template. Alright, we also give it repurposed hardware, because we're never going to lead anything. Lower upkeep. There we go. Updated. They just have to take less because they have logic engines. You can't be both efficient processors and durable, so I gave them efficient processors. Yeah. Well, let's see what happens when we try to build one. I have no idea what's going on with AI, with the rights now. I think I'll have to actually get one for it to be, for me to be able to do anything with it. Yeah, still researching that. Alright, so we may now or may not be able to specialize our robots a bit more. These robots are a bit more expensive than the ones we're used to, but they're also much better at their job in the long run. So we're just waiting for this to creep up, and then we're going to start building one. Yeah, we have discovered an abandoned solar sail ship in orbit. The subway vessel was built by one of the massive sails of a large tear where some kind of object passed through, most likely a meteoroid, which appears to disable the vessel. The technology of the ship is severely outdated. It does possess some interesting engineering design choices. Yeah. We need to keep busy. Very afraid of these guys. We can't keep growing. We need to actually focus on building a fleet and stuff for a while. We have a little chunk of space and we know about what's around it. Let's just explore a little. Yeah, I just want to make them obsolete, though. And no, I'm sorry, we're gonna actually disassemble them. Once they're outdated. I guess we'll use it as a reminder that we have outdated units still. So now we're just chilling. Yeah, you do have buildings that can be upgraded. You have a lot of things going on. Oh, we can look in now. Okay, let's look at them then. Can we actually see the ships? There we go. Ooh, they're all third generation. God damn, they're 2 generations ahead of us. We cannot take these people in a fight. We can't even build ships that big.
Technological acquisition successful.
If they have an issue with us, if they have an issue with us, we're basically gonna have to just like kowtow to them. Priority leader capacity, and priority leader pool size, network junction. Starbase building, a zone for interfering with the material. Ground defense planning. We gotta prepare for war a lot, unfortunately. We still don't have anybody to trade with. A network junction would be good, but costly. Even faster reducing previous models, allowing us to press additional leader units in the surface. Defense army. We gotta prepare for the worst with these guys. We gotta be ready to resist them if the need arises. We won't be aggressive, but I see. These are all very valuable places, though. But until I see somebody else, I may have to just forgo them. So we haven't even finished developing our own territory. we need to do that if we want to actually hold territory instead of just like looking at it and claiming it's ours, but not really ready to back it up, especially with these guys around. If these guys weren't here, I'd be spreading like wildfire right now. I wouldn't worry about war. But they're right there. They're literally right next to me with a giant-ass fleet, and I need to be completely oriented toward defending myself against them. That could be a good chunk of our early game here, is just dealing with these guys. It'll be fantastic. So... Wait. Okay, why are all the ships here? Okay, well, merge. And then I want you to head back to our starbase. Alright. You'll go back there so that we can reduce the cost of owning you. Alright. So we're going to try our first experiment here. We need minerals. We need to build a population. Let's build our miner, our Vulcan class. And see what happens. Yeah, machine integration. Okay, good. Good. That's what we're expecting. We'll be upgrading most of the population then at some point. That'll make our mining a lot more efficient in the long run. It's gonna take forever to build though because we're making them shiny.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Bits and pieces of metal are strewn across CR9-DX-1 surface, encircling what looks like the hulk of a ship. The wreckage appears deserted, but energy readings remain. Let's research. Let me alt-tab and make sure everything's going correctly. Da-da-da. Cool. I love savoring this game. This gateway. We're surrounded by potential problems and opportunities. Like, if we can keep on these guys' good side somehow. But I think we're their only neighbors. And they're literally 2 systems away from us. Their main system is 2 systems away from our main system, so we need to build forts. We need to build huge forts. Just a ton of forts right here. Any space we want to control. But we almost expect they're not going to grow, so these systems and this system are effectively mine already. I don't need to control them yet. Stranded scientists. The wreckage on the asteroid CR9-DX-1 remains of a vessel belonging to a now stranded scientist. Tirana identified themselves as belonging to the hitherto unknown species. From amidst the wreckage, she somehow managed to contact Computer Syntractics, the science officer stationed aboard the Composite 922, and is requesting to be rescued. She explains that her collision was due to malfunctioning navigational sensors, and that she has been unable to leave the asteroid for several years. She claims her scientific knowledge to be without equal, and that she would be a valuable asset. She points to her survival as proof of that. Ooh. Can always fire her if I don't like her. Alright, let me look at my leaders. Do I have to pay them an upkeep? Yeah, we don't have a leader upkeep. Alright, let's look at this person. Oh my. She's 42. She's really good at computing. I really want to train, but... How do I build more science traits anyway? Science ships anyway. How about this? Ooh. Let her set up this project. It'll be over in a jiff. Alright. So then let's go back to our leaders and figure out what we can do with our last scientist. Evasion and fire rate goes up. That's great. Yeah, I'm holding him onto him until we actually need him. Don't need a lead slot now anyway. Oh, wait. So, how do we do anything with you? I don't even know how to build a science ship right now. How do I do that? It used to be you'd go to shipyard and then... But now, colony ships are done differently. Like, I'm not sure how to do it anymore. Oh! Oh, you don't need a spaceport to do it. You do it from the planets. Of course you do. Alright, let's build another science ship then. That would be very useful. Well, now I know how to build more of them, and we can build colony ships here still. That's good. Good. So we got a leader who's going to speed up our tech, basically. That's great. I don't want a paranoid machine. It's unbecoming of a machine to be paranoid. Okay, the recent Scientist Edition, Tirana has put her knowledge of technology to good use. Her shit insights have pushed our physics research to new heights. Excellent.
Technological acquisition successful.
Excellent. She just put us ahead a bit. Okay. Sensors that detect the subspace fluctuations left in the wake of traveling starships. Their sensitivity and range is greater than that of a gravitic sensor array. Automatic exploration survey speed plus 25%. Updating more advanced algorithms will not only speed up surveying, but also permit our exploration assets to spend more time in deep space without continuous instruction from the central machine intelligence, i.e. me. Oh my god. You're wonderful. Okay, we now know a little bit about things around us. We know that there is a desert world here. We know a lot about their space now. There's an Arctic world here. See, there's habitable planets right here. Okay, we need to take this system. We need to take that system so that we can extend influence into those planets. Nah, I don't know. That feels like overextension. I don't even have a proper fleet yet. I can't just rely on luck forever. And can I? You just go ahead and start exploring automatically. I trust you. You're at the point where we don't exactly care where you go. What I want to direct this one to do is go here and then do the same thing. So we build it. It's very important to have
system
ships.
survey complete.
The Scalian survey system has been fully surveyed. Alright. And you already know what you're doing. So go and survey my little fleet. Yes. Excellent. Ah, she put us ahead a bit in our she put her exploration program ahead. Yeah, organics are good, y'all. Like, you know, let them live. I don't have a problem with organics. They can have their planets and their space. I just want technology. I want to know they're not going to hurt me. Geothermal fracking. Okay, new research. Minerals. We need industrial technology like crazy right now. Traditions are available. Hey. Allow science shift to assist research. We're not there yet. Leader experience game would be great. Iterative AI. Our creators limited our ability to self-reprogram with a basic hard-coded limit on the number of repeat calculations. We finally managed to defeat the security paradigm. A thing which, you know, one would expect about sentient machines to do. Uplift latency reduction. This will gain unity equal to 3 months production whenever a new technology is researched. We want that too. That'll give us a nice continuous stream of unity. Discovery was the right way to go. I don't know what the next one's going to be. Could be diplomacy. I don't know. Actually, let's look at traditions. Versatility. We can form federations. Machine modification increased by 1. That's amazing. The output increased by plus 5% per unique strategic resource. Empire leader capacity up. Empire level cap up. That would be pretty good. Use synchronicity. Less likely for leaders to die. While in a defensive war, we can build more ships. That's great. Building speed is increased by 20%. That's great. Unrest. We don't really care much about that. Then it produces energy and unity while also increasing robot resource output. That would be great too. Prosperity. We go for money. Shipyard build speed. Ship upkeep reduced. Building upkeep reduced. Pop upkeep reduced. Energy grid and energy nexus now produce unity. That sounds pretty good to me as well. Shipyard build speed, ship upgrade cost reduced. Fire command limit increased by 20. Claim influence cost reduced by 20. Unity output increased by 20. Army damage. That would be the more aggressive way to deal. Domination. Governor level cap increased by 2. What does adopting them do? Demand vassalization, demand tribute. Star basic capacity goes up. Building also permitted will unlock the war doctrine policies. We'll increase our buildable pops resource production by 5%. In addition, we will unlock 1 ascension perk slot. That would be pretty good. Yeah, and that would reduce the cost of building new populations. This would be great for building tall, actually. And it allows us to form a federation, right? Yeah. So that allows us to form a federation. So that one is, so this is, kill the organics, expand rapidly. That's pretty good, is that, but we're not going to be expanding a lot, I think. Not initially, anyhow. We're going to be needing to go up. I'm very tempted, actually, now to get supremacy, because there's some marauders next to us. Or domination. We can demand vassalization and demand tribute. You share between us and our vassals. So this is like, we become the Dominion. We create a bunch of vassal states. Symbolic liberty, encouraging slave systems to carry on with a ritualized veneer of their obsolete democratic decision-making processes, disguise our control and reduce the violent revolt attempts. Programmed our diplomatic AI to emulate the emotional manners of other species creatures supposed with its possession. So this one is, we take over their society from the inside, we fight them directly, we try to diplomatize with them, which isn't going to work with marauders. So I think we're going to have to go for domination. But that assumes we win, you see? More leaders, okay. Subject opinion is good if we had subjects. This allows us to get subjects. No. We'll receive, yeah. We might need prosperity, honestly, to just outbuild them. That's what I feel like we need to do, is just outbuild them. And don't worry about federations and stuff like that yet, because other empires can form federations too, so that we can join. We don't got to worry about it. We got bigger fish to fry. So we need to build up. We need a very, very efficient economy to beat these guys, I think. So what are we doing next? We're going to build another science ship, because science ships are very good. We need it, like, one of the things we need is hope at this point. Like luck. We need luck, and science ships are luck. I know that's counterintuitive to things I just said, but that is what we need, is a science ship. Design is auto-generated but will not update, but I can't build new science ships, can I? Yeah, I can't. Still. No. We want to do it manually. I like having specialized ships. That way the ones that don't work as well get killed off in the battle. And okay, so we need a science ship. Yeah, they have a balanced fleet with balanced armor. Or I think they're more armor oriented, maybe. Let's look at one of their ships again. I know we can do that. Let's look at yeah, this one. Yeah, so armor's higher than shield on these things. Slightly. So if we assume a war against them, we want lasers. We want a slight imbalance of lasers to mass drivers. See, these are good at shield penetration. These just ignore shields. So missiles won't be quite as useful. I mean, they will be useful, just because of their range and stuff like that. Range, well, they're actually the same range as everything else. Lasers are shorter range. Connect point defense and a Ripper autocannon. Really good armor damage. So yeah, they have the Ripper autocannon, and this one which penetrates shields, and this one which really hurts armor, or really doesn't hurt armor much. So we need to be armor heavier. We need to be heavier on armor and lighter on shields. And then we need we need to focus on technologies that damage armor slightly. We need both, but if we get ahead in that, that'll give us the best help, because yeah. I mean, so which one do I fear more anyway? This one does 10. Oh yeah, this one. I fear this one more. Has a long cooldown, but damn. And we need point defense on everything for these antimatter missiles, at least for the Glory class here. What are you? What are these? These little guys. Generation 3 power core. Once again, lots of Ripper autocannons. They're not as good against shields. They're definitely... Oh, these guys are... No. They're definitely better against shields than against armor. Ships are fast as well. They're evasive. At least the little ones. Yeah, these Lancers are a little bit better against shields, but there's a lot of them. I see. The Raider, their Outrider, is just Ripper autocannons. Okay, so lots of Ripper autocannons, which means we need to focus on shields, on our armor, and we need to focus on weapons that penetrate armor, because that's the weakness of their fleet. Yeah, we're building the science ship. Good. Yeah, we're starting to really hurt for minerals right now. We need a lot of minerals. A lot of it's going to ship upkeep. Let's go for consumer goods as well. These new robots will actually help reduce our costs to boot, in addition to optimizing our gains.
Construction complete. Cool.
Let's give you our available scientist and send you on your merry way. No, actually, that's incorrect. Survey here. And then after you get there, I'll send you on your 5-year mission. What happens if I click this? Yeah, then you'll change your mind. Go survey here. I completely disagree with that, with you, ship. So we got a free scientist. We're using that free scientist in order to build another little exploration vessel. Yeah, I feel like we're either going to want to dominate or we're not going to exterminate the organics. Ooh, we have discovered the remnants of a half-finished Ikanan space habitat in close orbit around Woomjiam 5 inside our borders. Oh, so we get some benefits for being next to them to balance out the fact that we're next to them. Inside our borders. Evidently, at some point, the Ikanan Marauders attempted to establish a permanent presence in the Woomjiam system, but for whatever reason, this endeavor was abandoned. Due to its close proximity to Woomjiam 5, the unfinished habitat eluded detection during our initial survey of the system. It is little more than a dense collection of space junk at this point. There are a lot of valuable minerals among the records that could be salvaged. We will salvage them indeed. We now have a ton of minerals. And what we need to do is we need to get more minerals, and we need to get more minerals from here. First of all, you're going to build me a mining station, alright? Do we build another constructor ship? No. Do we build another science ship? Maybe. No, well, I don't want to recruit another leader right now. I could, though. I could do a third science ship and just go for broke with science. I mean... we should. That's our advantage right now. We'll build another science. Oh, no. I know what we build. We finally build a goddamn colony ship. We'll wait until we have some miners, though, to do it. So for now, we'll build a science ship. And then we'll sit on it. Because we need to have these mining pops. A new colony will be expensive initially. Look at leaders. Leaders. We still have more room, so we need another scientist. Can have Voidcraft expertise, industry expertise, field manipulation expertise. Well, we already have a really good physicist. We also have a really good, let's do expertise industry. Alright, now who are we going to send out? This one just gains experience quickly. That's all it does. It's leading society. This genius is leading engineering. We're going to replace you with the guy who actually is good at engineering. We're going to place you with a better researcher. Who's just a genius. He's just good. Yeah, we do actually want to talk about that. There's... oh yeah, you're commanding that. Okay. So who isn't commanding anything? Is this guy? Oh, research speed +5. Yeah. He's just better than you. He's just plain out better than you, so we're putting him over there. You, though, aren't useless to us. You're going to go on this new science ship once we build it. That should improve our research a bit as well.
Technological acquisition successful.
Yeah. Alright. You're really good at computing. Using progress in the end. Let's designate specific combat roles to our shipboard computers. Alright, let's do that. As long as we have somebody who's really good at computing, we're going to take advantage of it before this 44-year-old dies. I don't know how long they'll last in this machine empire. Ugh. how the background now is just a bunch of machines. They must be so lonely. All they've got to talk to is a cannon guy. I guess they have somebody to talk to. Like, I don't hate these guys. I'm just scared of them, and I should be. That's their thing. All right. Do we have a new science ship? We do. We have a leader on board. No, we're putting you on top, so you can try to become a better scientist. You are going to go research this way. Try not to get killed. Oh, my little machine empire. We are going to need to build. We could build up a starbase over here. That would not be a bad idea, actually. Upgraded to a proper starport? Not a terrible idea.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Thinking it out while it allows itself to do it. We briefly detected some unusual energy readings emanating from this planet. It might have been a glitch in our system, or it could be a sign of something more. Research, indeed. Alright, we finished our population. Yeah. These are pretty nice. Yeah, you definitely build that. Yeah, not yet. We'll build a replacement, move them out, and then do it out here.
Construction complete.
Yeah, you're gonna build me another one then. Just because it's fast. We're doing everything else as fast as we can. We need money now. We need minerals now. Well, after we spend all that, we better at least upgrade the fleet a little. Yeah, we need 10 ships more. So, encounter in Savastic this year. Encountered some form of alien vegetable in Savastic system. These strange objects have been flagged as new aliens until we can learn more about them. We should proceed with caution. Interesting. Well, we should do that immediately. That's more important than our armies right now. Bunker bot. We have triggered the unusual electromagnetic radiation emanating from Hadufis B1 to a secret subterranean bunker hiding a megacomputer the size of a battleship. Our researchers suspect that it may have been there for several thousand years, hard at work solving a single very complex problem, the nature of which still eludes us. When the crew attempted to interact with the computer, they discovered that the facility, which had appeared both abandoned and unguarded, was in fact operated by a security AI, the highest purpose of which seems to be finding its visitors alive. As the crew defeated the AI, it broadcast a message to an unknown recipient. We can scrap the mega computer, use it to boost our research for a while. Interesting. That's not untrue, but research. It's all about that research, too. Like, you know, we're gonna have to be very elite here. And we were recyclers. We wouldn't leave something like that just sitting around.
Construction complete.
There are signs of activity by an ancient precursor civilization on this invisible rock. We'll research it. Even if you're going to take forever, we'll research it. Well, if we've encountered some aliens down here and we know there's a military station there, then we need to grab Gribbon. Grab a Gribbon. No, you keep doing your thing. It'll be a while anyway. Yeah, the influence for it, what we don't have is the money. It's more important to build some, to get some money right now.
Construction complete.
What did you build now? Right. You gave them more mineral, a better mine. Let's wait a moment then, so we can claim that system.
Special project complete.
Some time ago, our new spaceborne life forms, while significantly larger than an Antares-class corvette, these space amoeba herds are minuscule next to our full corpus.
Situation log adjusted.
Alright. Space amoeba. Let's do it. Well, actually, we were... Sorry, we were researching... contacts. Hold on. Hold on. Did we make contact? Oh, these are space amoebas, okay. Alright, that's what they are. Yeah. Okay, it's not another empire. We don't need to expand there. Spaceborne organics, that's fine. Woo! Had me worried there for a second. I was going to need to worry about another person next to me, but we might be able to upgrade someplace, huh? We should probably keep building our future in minerals here at some point. We can afford... We need to expand the fleet a little while. We'll continue field testing them. I really want to have that leadership population, though. So leaders pops take up any space that is not taken up by another pop, basically, is what we're going to do with them. They're just there to think. A derelict Erasin cruiser has been left forgotten for over 1 million years in close orbit around. These guys, we're seeing so many signs. No, Erasin is different from the cannon. The slowly spinning vessel shows no obvious sign of weapon damage, and all escape pods remain accounted for. As would be expected, no power signatures can be detected from within this hull. Special
Situation log
pod,
adjusted.
Garlic Cruiser. Yeah, we want to research the precursors for sure.
System survey complete.
Yeah, there's nothing for them. I don't know why. So at the risk of losing you, move there. I expect you're gonna have to flee. We need to figure out who these guys are.
Construction complete.
Alright, it seems to be active, so we're just gonna flit in, and then we're gonna get out. Let's hit our science ship some other way. So there's definitely someone down here, and we definitely do need to take this system as soon as you're done. Ah, you are done. Good. Built a starbase there. Ay, ay, ay. You have to be weak somewhere. So where do we pull back to? I guess here. And I guess Gribben's gonna have to be a major station then. We'll have to give up Loom-GM and the Gateway in the event of an attack, unless we increase our starbase capacity. We're still build the starbases soon though. One here. Well, we're holding off on it until we need it, but we should definitely build one here. There's just too many ways for this Marauder to attack us. I need the black hole to actually be able to defend these systems. Find out more about this little sector that we're about to take. When we take Gribben, we have a sector to ourselves as well. Here it's a bit more complicated. This is a linchpin area. The way the hyperlanes go, Satrinus here is going to be a very important system if war ever does come. And if we explore this way, the problem is I don't really want to go any further this way. The inside of the Eurasian cruiser found orbiting Hadoufius B-1A contains the dead remains of its full crew complement. Most of them perished as a result of the Javorian pox that would later render the Eurasians extinct, but some of the crew were gunned down by Marine guards while trying to reach the escape pods. According to recovered log files, the captain issued strict orders to quarantine the ship after the outbreak became apparent. That's horrifying, but continue surveying the system then.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Colossal impact crater hints at something big collided with the surface of this planet once. Yeah. Research. Tell me about it. Cool. You're now higher level. That's always good. Bigger fleet. More pops. Oh, we need credits, don't we? Well, we do have our credit bots. Do we have anywhere we could... we don't really have anywhere we can deploy them. We'll need another constructor ship. I don't really want to spend a spring for another constructor ship. We can maybe eke a little extra out, but that's about it. Is there any planetary edicts we can do? No, that won't help. Shoot. We need regular old cash. So I guess we're kind of stuck until we have a constructor ship, huh? We might as well build one then. Yeah, build a construction ship. And we're gonna send it to Golba, and then we'll just junk it when we're done. Like, we clearly have a lot of things we need to do in space, too, to just have a little bit of control over these systems and establish our presence. Yeah, we need to get a colony going.
Construction complete.
Maybe we shouldn't have built that construction ship. Alright, you're gonna build a mining station. We just need as much money as we can get. So, where's the one? 100 for 4 energy credits. That's a great deal. But I don't like the idea of not having defenses, but we need the money. We really short on cash. Or energy, anyway. There are signs of activity by an ancient precursor civilization in Hospitable Rock, yeah. I'm all for that. So they're around this area then, I guess. A large mineral-rich asteroid collided with Tritium-6 at some point during the previous 1,000 years. Okay. Whoa, golly. Good golly. That system is the mother lode. We need it. What is the... No, you gotta do what you're doing, but we're taking that system too. Oh god, our economy is gonna depend on it, but oh god, we need it. But what we really need is some,
Technological acquisition successful.
Okay. Ooh, mineral processing plant 1. Nebula refinery. Interesting. Faster build speed, engineering ability. Coil gun is bad against armor. But if we remember, armor plating is good for us right now, so we're going to take this.
System survey complete.
Alright, you just explore automatically, my friend. Okay, we absolutely do need to take that system. At least we have a large stockpile of money right now. So we can afford to, be a little, you know, enthusiastic here. But, oh boy. Starbases cost upkeep too, so we'll have to take it immediately, but we'll just take that. Something like given. Once we get that, it'll be better as well. Yeah. This is now the Forbidden Zone. Nobody's going through here. 532, huh? Well, right now, that system doesn't even look... and could be valuable. We'll leave him be for now. Prime Directive and all that. We need to study them from afar. Unless we're really desperate, then we can start disobeying the rules. But until then... Okay, we're saving up to build more energy.
Construction complete.
Yeah. Then you're going to need to immediately turn around and build us an energy station here. On this Pulsar Gribbon. This military base, I'm not sure who owns it, and I'm not sure the person... Like, it's really near the center of the galaxy. Like, I haven't seen any ships. They haven't tried to contact me. Maybe they're peaceful. A series of deep boreholes on the surface. A series of deep boreholes on the surface of Hadufis B2 are all that remain of the Erasian mining operation that was active on this world some 1.2 million years ago. The Composite 922 has conducted a thorough surface scan, but we have yet to find the remains of any actual mining facilities. Peculiar.
Situation.
Let's see what that
adjusted.
says. Mining base. We need to do that immediately. Because the way they've changed the rules, there's no reason, no longer reason not to. So you're going to research that immediately. since we don't know how long we'll be able to have you there. So we actually cover a good expanse of space, but it's big and it's empty. There's not a lot going on. We have some core planets over here. Oh, I don't like the overextend. Well, if we're going to build here, we might as well build there as well. Look how I'm talking now. If we're building here, we might as well build there as well and then build a base there. Because if we're going to have to... I mean, we can kind of depend on these guys maybe to keep us safe. The question is who they are. If I knew who they were, then I could be more confident. I don't like being here. I guess this is going to have to be a starbase too. Oh, so many starbases, and we only can have 3.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Easy. Strong energy emissions of an unknown origin make this asteroid stand out for the rest of its peers in this crowded asteroid field. Yes, research it. Maybe you'll find something tasty. Maybe you'll give us more money.
Construction complete.
Help us get ahead. Construction of a mining station. Good, good, good. Alright, you're going to build our last starbase here. Our last outpost there. So we can start doing some space mining. This is still building. Well, oh, this one's sitting waiting for orders. Oops. Well... Until we have some money, you'll have those orders, my friend. Oh, the economy, the economy, the economy. This game's all about economy. Well, at least the way I'm playing it, it's all about economy. So I'm like optimizing every little thing to deal with these guys over here. Oh my god. There's so many giant ships. They'd be so dangerous if they actually decided to attack me. And they really would love to. They'd love to do that immediately. Asteroid LM-35D is pockmarked with craters from weapon blasts. It appears to have been used as a target range by someone roughly 2 millennia ago. Residual energy readings suggest they tested increasingly exotic weaponry, including subspace bombs and some kind of singularity generator. Our scientists would be interested in studying the unusual energy echoes that remain. Interesting. So it's used for testing weapons of mass destruction. Okay,
Special
cool.
project complete.
Ah. After investigating the boreholes of Hadophius B2, our archaeologists found the fossilized remains of over 100 Eurasian miners on the bottom of one of them. They appear to be more victims of the Javorian pox that brought about the fall of the Eurasian Concordant. In a futile attempt to keep the disease from spreading, their comrades dumped the bodies down one of the boreholes before the planet was evacuated. An interesting find. Alright, you gained a research, and you continue surveying the system. They thus far yielded 2 Eurasian artifacts. Quite a desperate, thing that those organics had. I really feel for them. Too bad I don't have any empathy, though, because I am a machine. Alright, then you go survey that system. Make sure there's nothing we don't know about in there. And then we can leave that to the rest of the galaxy and just hope that this base over here that we know nothing about doesn't hate us. They're probably like like right here in the center of the galaxy and spreading this way. I don't know who they are. That is no good. You're gonna actually just go and claim this immediately. Build an outpost before somebody else does. Because that place is the mother lode. It's plus 24. We're going to get a lot of mining from there. And we just got to hold it against these jerks. Like, if I could just build 1, 2, 3, and not have to worry about the rest of the galaxy. I can only build 2 of those, is the problem. A small group of malfunctioning units have separated themselves from the main intelligence of the Antares probe space and sought refuge in the Asanis system. On the periphery of our space, these units have become irredeemably corrupted, and they now use crude spacecraft to raid our space for spare parts. What? Are you kidding me? What's their fleet look like? There's like nobody in it. Crush them. Crush them. We'll even send out our mercenary here. Crush them. I mean, actually, hold on. This would be a good learning experience. We're gonna use Feathers of Grey. He's just too cool. We don't really, like, we have these immortal leaders, like... So we're gonna have our first space battle now.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Alright, you research. By chance, we stumbled upon a faint alien signal during the survey of this moon. The source appears to be a small metal object in orbit. The signal contains no message. Could it be a distress transponder? Research it. So their base, and there's their fleet. Oh. Never mind. You go over there.
Executing evasion protocols. Alert. Station engaged.
The station might actually take him out. Station's not doing so hot. Oh, well, it doesn't have really that much shields, but it helped. With great evasion. Yeah, they're taking damage. Those missiles are really a problem for them.
Construction complete.
You need to build a mining station there. Oh, we can afford to lose money a little bit. There we go, there's our fleet.
System survey complete.
Why? Oh, yeah, because you had to retreat. I get it. That's dandy. Alright, let's watch this engagement at regular speed. And for several days, the ships pounded each other. Modified remains of a single individual belonging to previously unknown mammalian species have been found drifting in high orbit over Hadafa C 1A. The being is dressed in what appeared to be a flight suit complete with a helmet and maybe a fighter pilot that ejected some ancient battle only to be forgotten and left behind. Our study of the corpse provides some interesting data, a tragic fate. Alright. Yep. They lost everything, we lost nothing. Especially with this excellent general we have here. So that's what they look like. We're just gonna press your head, it's just shield damage. SMEs is the worst place for them to build a pirate, for them to go rogue. Those poor servitors that went rogue. It happens to the best of them. Alright. Now we tell you to build the outpost instead.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Alright, and now let's see the combat in all its glory. Yeah, look at that.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Despite the toxic content and high pressure of this moon's atmosphere, strong life signs have been detected coming from its surface. Research indeed. Gee, there's just so much in that system. We kind of want it now. I think we also have an up anomaly find chance for a variety of reasons because of the way we've optimized. If it has destroyed a pirate station in the ascent system and recovered its storing room module, we get money.
Construction complete.
Can I research the dead fleet? Well, I guess they're not advanced enough for us to research them, huh? Okay. The screening fleet, the space pirates attacked, and were repelled. Cleanly, succinctly, immediately. Oh, you're done. Wow. Good work for you then. Alright, it's good to be a machine, be machine empress. Today we're experiencing some of the good parts of that. We just wiped out some pirates with our little fleet here. Yeah, go to the Colossus Starbase for repairs, actually. Just straight up do that. New traditions, hey. More Unity, or let's do Unity every time we get technology. The sooner we get that, the better. And the next thing we'll do is data bank uplinks. Yeah, we're hoping for a tech to get us ahead quite a bit.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Oh, challenging. I guess research it. What system is that? Oh, that's a fine system to just be stuck in forever. Alright, just go there and research it for as long as it takes. I really want this system, like... This system's good too, like, look at that. Oh, that's one of the things is by picking Discovery and Anomaly Chance, we're going to end up with wealthier systems, basically. Inadvertently, because we're just more observant. We take more advantage of the systems our exploration ends with better, more advantageous systems, like this one over here in Troydon. Ammonia, fascinating. Look at all that. That is also a very wealthy system. I mean, these systems are getting quite good. Screening fleet is fully repaired. Excellent. We need to rename you. You should not be named the screening fleet. How do I change your name? Here we go. It'll be Drone Fleet 0. Its name is Drone Fleet 0. It is the first drone fleet, which means it's 0 because they're computers and they count from 0.
System survey complete.
Alright, so we finally finished surveying that system. That really, really valuable system. Oh my god. We need that. That's going to be another... Well, I guess then that's what the starbases are going to be. They're going to be... The Sirius starbases are going to be here, here, and here. Around inhabited planets. At least until we can afford more. Unless we want to take a risk, because we haven't seen anybody over here yet. But, you know, that won't last forever. We definitely need more planets. We need minerals, we need planets, we need energy, we need everything right now. I will say playing a Machine Empire, your energy credit levels go up and down very quickly. Yeah, so we have the flower of maybe half a ship. That's... each ship is like that. These guys are ridiculous. I don't know what you're supposed to do about him except cry and give him tribute. I'm gonna take it now while the taking's good. Both these systems. You're already on your way there. Good. You're on your way there. Alright. We don't need to be that worried about it. We just need to be worried enough about it, you know? We gotta expand somewhere. We need a colony ship. We need it badly. We can build these new units, but they're small optimizations. We need a planet that's fresh so that we can just build new units constantly for a while. So we're gonna save up. It's gonna take a while. We can go at a faster speed. I don't really like faster speed. It makes me nervous. There we go. They have a military station, which is probably pretty powerful in of its own right. They have giant fleets. We're not taking them anytime soon. These guys are powerful enough they could probably take on a fallen empire. Cool. This is a great mechanic, the marauding empires, by the way. I'm loving this mechanic. I'm loving the fact that I have to adjust my strategy around, oh my god, there's these people here. Do I stop them from progressing in an attack? Well, they're just going to progress in an attack. Like, it's hopeless against them right now. We shouldn't even be orienting our starbase defense around them. We just got to hope that they don't go to war with us and do our best to build what we can. Like, even if we build our fleet to full strength, we're not even going to be able to take on one of their ships. Or one of their fleets. Like, and this fleet has literally one ship in it. And this fleet has a ridiculous number of ships, and we can't take those things. Debris from what must have been a massive orbital installation has been discovered above BHAM-B-1A. Artifacts discovered amongst the debris have confirmed that this space station served as the headquarters of the Eurasian Concordates, authority of the center and authority of disease control some 1.2 million years ago. The Eurasians were far more susceptible to alien diseases than most known species, and the budget of their public health institute nearly rivaled that of their military. Despite this, surviving records show that the entire species perished from the Javorian pox.
Situation log adjusted.
That's in Biham-I. You going on a survey? No. Research the project. Anything we can know about the Eurasians basically inhabited this exact area of space that we inhabit.
Construction
I want to know as much
complete.
about them as possible. Okay. You, one of root at GM. You're gonna build a star base there. You're finally going to build a star base here. Or you're gonna build more. You're gonna build a mining station there.
Technological acquisition successful.
Ceramic metal plate of armor, new research. Alright, now we're starting to look at some good things. We can unlock the destroyer. We can get bigger ships. I think we want better thrusters right now, though. Well, if we get bigger, we might actually be able to use our strike craft. All really expensive. Yeah, we want this. It's too important a technology. Bigger ships is too important. Speaking of which, we need to go to our ship designs. Hey. We don't need that. Oh, and these should be replaced with those. And then you should remove that because we don't need it. Ooh, we have great sensors on this thing. We can blame the one engineer for that. Yeah, they kind of could get armor. Good. Interceptor Corvette. We need to redesign you anyway. You will have one mass driver, the rest will be lasers. You'll also have great subspace everything. But you'll have better armor. You still will have a little bit of shields. Yeah, we don't want to give you a better reactor. So... we now have some upgraded designs going on, my friends. Let's also replace one of these deflectors with better armor. Great thing. Yes, yes, yes. Well, actually, let's make you a different station section. So one missile section and one medium section. Unfortunately, we're going to have to give you mass driver. Yeah, our stations are really overpowered now. Alright, and now we need to edit this design. Cool. Let's make the mass drivers as small. We still need to get through their shields. I don't think we're going to build many of these. So our fleet doctrine revolves around these guys who are our neighbors. We want lasers. We want torpedoes. And we want to have more focus more on armor than on deflectors. Than on shields. Yeah, we'll upgrade them. As soon as we have the money, those ships are upgrading.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
We're going to research this. The atmospheric patterns of Sail 9 are highly typical for gas giants of this modest sign. Sail 9? Damn. Nice. Alright. Now hold on. Wait. Why are you going all the way back up there to build? Oh. Damn it. Yep.
Special project complete.
They're liable to raid our outpost too, so we definitely need to build a starbase on the border. Kind of do want to build one of them, GM, but only when we have more starbase capacity. Space Nebula is usually accompanied by a handful of semi-independent flagella used for defense and object manipulation. The amoeba and its flagella do not share a mind. The former instead using RNA-laced secretions to program the latter for the execution of tasks of middling complexity. Ooh. Regenerative hull tissue or higher evasion? Regenerative hull tissue. Choose some tissue samples. We're going to go for regenerative hull tissue, folks. That might make us more on par with their ships. I believe they already have it. Yeah, see, they have regenerative hull tissue. It basically makes armor a bit more viable. Because now you can repair... Armor will repair itself as well, thanks to that. So you don't need to spend as much money. Yeah, these are upgrading. Okay. money to upgrade. What we had assumed was an abnormally small gas giant is in fact not. Beneath the deceptive cover of thick dust swirling in the upper atmosphere lies a regular planet. A barren planet, but a planet nonetheless. Quite embarrassing to the astronomical community. We gain experience and we reveal a barren planet. Cool.
Ship augmentations completed.
Excellent. Alright. Here we go. That made our ships a bit more powerful.
System survey complete.
Alright, systems have been surveyed. That's great.
Special project complete.
Ooh. We have recovered the remnants of several research logs from the debris field above Biham B1A. Their final entries are all focused on finding a cure for the Javorian pox that is sweeping across the Erastian Concordant, and they grow increasingly desperate as the situation worsened. The last entry reveals that the pox had spread to in an uncontrolled fashion on the space station itself. An attachment details all of their failed attempts to produce a cure, the vain hope that the data would be useful for future generation of scientists. Alright. Well, they may have gotten screwed up, but, like, we can learn from their mistakes, basically. So this is going to be the Space Amoeba Preserve for now. We do not fight other organics unless there's a clear reason to. Like an experiment, we might. Or if they're an imminent threat.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Alright, this barren life is full of shroomstones of once having supported a biosphere. Research, indeed. Jeez.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Yeah, somewhere beneath Asalem 3A's unctuous clouds and natural structures silhouette themselves against the toxic surface. Research. What? It's a barren world. What's this? A toxic world. Habitability is 0%. This is a toxic world. Well, let's find out why. We are first and foremost explorers. We need to attain knowledge, build knowledge for whoever our creators are, if they even still exist. More minerals? More minerals. Always more minerals. It expired. Map the stars, yes. Lead experience. No. Yeah, we're doing it again now. Terraforming Canada discovered. Our detailed survey of BMB2 has revealed that it once supported life in the distant past. There are significant deposits of frozen water at the polar ice caps and beneath the planet's surface. The existence of valley networks suggests that the water may once have flowed freely. Terraforming this planet would theoretically be possible, but we do not yet possess the technology to accomplish this monumental task within a realistic time frame.
System survey complete.
Alright. A vessel of some kind is crashing on the surface of this asteroid. Wreckage from the craft can still be found within the impact crater. Research. Tell me when something happens.
System survey complete.
Then you're gonna survey there. And then you're gonna go in this direction. Figure out where the furthest we can go is, and then we're gonna reach that point, build star bases and such.
Technological acquisition successful.
New research. Auxiliary fire control. High chance of hitting. Colony development speed. I like the sound of colony development speed. It is fast though. Power plant 2. Energy weapons. We need energy weapons.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
After identifying an anomaly in the gravity well of R26498, the Composite 922 has discovered the shattered wreckage of an ancient ore super freighter buried deep within the asteroid's crust. It must have carried a full load when it crashed, and the asteroid's mineral wealth has been revived accordingly. Cool. More wealth there, possibly. What are you gonna do? Well, my friends, it's time for us to have a little bit of a gold rush. Perhaps? So we could build a colony ship, and it'll take a while for us to actually set it up, because it's really expensive for us to build new population, right? It costs 100. But we can build these little stations for 90 that are non-upgradable but give us more points in the short run. And just expand our control of space and not worry about having additional colonies and defending them and stuff, as long as they're under our control, and then slowly expand to the colonies. So we'll be a very space-based empire, so we really need to up our fleet. And we're going to project that power. Thing is, right now I figure if these guys attack us, they're dead. So it doesn't really make sense to just build up our fleet until we find somebody else that could send them at us, or who we might have a problem with. We should take other colonies, though, just as secondary points. Like, one around Hadoofus here would be good. Actually, Hadoofus is probably the better place for us to build than the place right next to us. Where's the other habitable planet? So this one is that size, and this one is a small little planet. A small planet with a rare resource that's really good for energy output. Or a large planet. It doesn't have the rare resource, and it's going to be a lot harder to colonize. I think we colonize this little moon. We would have tile society output plus 25%. We don't care about habitability, but the asteroid impacts make it very good at minerals. Like, we don't have to care about habitability. The world's our oyster. Like, that's where I would colonize next. It's also good in case something happened to 000. Then we'd have another center of the another colony over here.
Acquisition successful.
I'm kind of tempted to hold off on regenerative hull tissue for a little while yet. Empire leader pool size we want to make sure we get leaders of the right kind. Once you start building leader bots. Speaking of the leader bots, hold on a second. It's the Antares class. Isn't there one where it's like... Intense memory costs 2. We want that one, actually. Make it more expensive. Give him better memory. And give him leader experience gain. Just make them the best they can possibly be. Cool. So these Antari class are just amazing, basically. They're very expensive to build, but we're not going to build a lot of them, and they're really, really, really good leaders. And we basically build them everywhere where we don't have regular units, you know, where we're not going to be doing one of the other tasks. We're gonna settle Hadifus 2 there, so... Actually, you know what? You sit. We're gonna have to just sit for a while while we gain the resources to build a colony ship. But we have to send one eventually.
System survey complete.
I suppose we might need an extra thing to build. Oh, this extra population, huh? To make that work. No, you're gonna build one of our Apollo managers over here. And it's going to take over from this population down, or it's going to take over from this one at the energy grid, or this one. It's going to take over for this one, and then this one's going to get sent off to the planet as a first colonist. In the meantime, that one can do some other work. Alright, so you've completely explored over here. Cool. In that case, I want you to explore here. Actually, no, you're gonna go survey this system. It'll be a while until the other ship gets over there. I'd have to see what's on the other side of them. Might give us somebody to send them off against. We haven't really met a lot of people yet. No, I got a problem with that. I kind of want to build this colony ship and then call it home. And then call it a day, so... Just go fast. The fastest we can. I'm not going to be ordering anybody to do anything for a while. We're just trying to collect money.
Surface variable detected.
Research it by chance. You stumbled upon a faint alien signal during the survey of this planet. The source appears to be a small object in orbit. The signal contains no message. It's another one of those transponders, I think. Alright. Yeah, the military doesn't make... They're just going to crush us right now. Ancient Life Pod. An abandoned life pod was detected in close orbit of Delta Pavonis 1. It is covered in scorch marks, presumably from when the pod's mothership exploded. And preliminary scans suggest it was built more than 5,000 years ago. The crew of the Composite 922 managed to obtain the pod, revealing the withered remains of a reptilian alien clad in a resplendent uniform. Clutched in one of its claws was a small picture of another individual from the same race, possibly a mate or revered leader. Hi, Antares class probe Mark IV Dwymax. We come visit your systems. We save you from growing too rich and fat, yes, and let you think of reason why you now make good Dwymax stew. Offer tribute energy. Yep. We'll just pay them off. You smart, Dwymax. We now have to look for Dwymax stew elsewhere. Much trouble for us, but no trouble for you. So we paid them off. Cool. Well, as long as they're fine with that, we just need to have a good economy. And as long as we have a good economy, we can keep paying them money. Like, they're not demanding a lot, you know? They're not demanding a whole bunch from us. I suppose it may get worse over time, but for now, like, I'm fine just mining resources from them. We're not really using all of our energy credits right now. Come on, colony ship. Whew. Yeah, there's no fighting them. I'm glad I had stockpiled resources. So as long as we have at least one resource that's heavily stockpiled, we're good with these guys. Alright, that's enough for a colony ship. We're sending the colony ship here. Initial thing is gonna fall here. Yeah. Do we want to put it here or do we want to put it here? Both of them are... This one's better. Okay. They name me Radical. We encountered some form of alien vessel in the Lyran Vortex system. Where's that? Here. These strange items have been flagged as Chi aliens. Until we can learn more about them, we should proceed with caution. I really hope they're not more of these guys, because I will be very unhappy with that. Yeah, investigate the Chi aliens immediately. Alright, well, we got some new... Here's where we're at. We've got some new aliens to deal with. We built up our economy a bit. We expanded out to some core systems that we'd like to try to hold. We've rethought our strategy from putting a big defense against the raiders to trying to defend the worlds we're actually colonizing, like Hadoofis here, and maybe moving further away from them in case they come and and having well-built colonies over here in case they conquer 000. Like, I'd love to switch this at some point. When this colony is bigger, this may become our new capital instead of here. Just so we have more distance between us and these things, depending on what we discover over here, because eventually we gotta find more aliens, and there, we found some, and I'm really scared. I'm really scared that these might be the same kind of guys. They don't look as big, but, you know, they have different size fleets and different size areas. Because I want to have to pay tribute to 2 of these guys. They'll destroy me. They'll destroy my bank, eventually. Ah, so that's our empire. So yeah, that's it for the episode. I guess, I'll catch you on the flip side. Toodles.